Hi and welcome to Movies Suck. Today we're going to have a look at Zombieland Double Tap. Okay, well, Zombieland Double Tap is finally here.
It's time to nut up or shut up.
I never thought I'd be watching another Zombieland, let alone talking about it after having watched a sequel that did not disgrace the memory of the original. I have to say this movie is fun with a capital F. If you were thinking about giving it a miss because you haven't seen Joker yet and you're thinking, I really want to see Zombieland, but I can't really justify going to see both that and Joker. Well, my advice is, go and see Joker. Then, once you've marveled at what an amazing character study and astonishing performance by whacking things in a gritty, hard-bitten, desolate world that feels far too contemporary to be disregarded as just being set in the 80s, then dust off your old Zombieland DVD. For those of you who aren't sure what a DVD is, well, it's a thing that people who aren't really old but can still vaguely remember what a cassette tape is used to use to watch movies before everything went online. Well, you sit and rewatch that classic movie, then head back down to the cinema and watch Jesse Eisenberg blither on about rules and Tallahassee tell him what a girly swat he is, though not using those exact words.
Rules are for pussies, nothing personal.
How could that not be personal? That's like my whole thing.
Yeah, you're right, it was personal.
Even from the opening credit for Columbia Pictures, this movie is fun, and that is a great indicator of what the rest of the film is like. This movie picks up 10 years after the original, and our heroes have settled down into family life. Well, kind of, if you can imagine Tallahassee as a father figure. Wichita and Columbus are still together and as volatile as ever, though they're yet to have any kids of their own, which seemed a little strange after 10 years, but then again, zombie-infested planet, not the easiest place to raise a child. But it doesn't matter, because they have Little Rock, who manages to make up for that missing link all by herself, though obviously they've skipped straight through to teenage years. And you'll see what I'm talking about with that when you watch the movie. It is still hard to believe they waited 10 years for this, and I'm sure you're all thinking, this is going to be rubbish. They aren't going to look or act like they used to, and the scriptwriters are going to have been replaced with diversity hires who will ruin the characters' personalities.
I have nothing against hippies, I just want to beat the shit out of them.
Well, you would be wrong. This movie has been made by the same screenwriters as the original, plus one, and the same director, the same actors. This movie is basically the sequel you were hoping for. It doesn't care that we're 10 years into the future because those characters were all still there, living those years, while we went about our business, living our average, unfortunately, zombie-free lives. And when I say zombie, I mean real zombies-free, because we've had an explosion in zombie-related TV shows since then, which have been both hit and miss, and even hit and miss within the same show. Looking at you, Walking Dead.
Time to nut up or shut up.
This movie is absolutely not a miss though, because it has everything the original had. Even Bill Murray.
What made you do it? And don't say the script.
Can this be just between us? Drugs cost money.
Whatever you do, do not leave until after the credits, or you'll miss a wonderfully crafted moment of madness. And if I have to find criticism with this movie, it would be that it's not as well paced as the original, but it introduces a new character played by Zoe Deutsch, that adds an extra level of welcome silliness, which makes up for the slight pacing issue. Woody Harrelson brings Tallahassee back to life with a bang, and even finds time to give a shout out to his old friend and comedy partner Wesley Snipes. Watch carefully, or you'll miss it. I just cannot recommend this movie enough. I thought I was done with my movie recommendations for the year after I watched Joker, but no. I now have an action comedy to recommend, and it is Zombieland Double Tap. Do not miss this movie, it will change your life. Okay, well maybe it won't change your life, but it will cheer you up and make you leave the theatre with a smile and a warm feeling that comedy cinema is not yet dead. Zombieland Double Tap out in cinemas now. Be there or be square. Oh man, did I just say that? Why can't I be modern and hip? Damn it, I just said hip. Anyway. Go watch it, it's a fun movie. This is Movies Suck signing out. I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Snowballs! Where's the fucking Twinkies?